We'd like to welcome you to the Elimination Chamber episode of Pipebomb Radio. I'm your host, Curse, and as always, we're surrounded by our Pipebomb group. The Freebirds have reunited. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Hector Diaz.
I'm Subway.
I'm Alex Rico.
And we have also some guests in the audience. I don't know if they want to give out their names or not.
Ken Martinez.
Okay. Really? I thought you were Spike Spiegel.
Not today.
All right,
Okay.
just drop.
Alright, so we're going to kick it off with a review of the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. I didn't manage to catch the preview match, but did anybody manage to catch it or no?
The real question is, did anybody see
Actually see it?
I mean, yeah. Well, they showed it right now. Is
They recapped it. They recapped it, but did anyone actually see the actual match, the actual work rate and stuff? What was the conclusion of this match?
The conclusion was that the not yet officially named Monsters of Funk, Brodus Clay and Tensai beat the One Night Only Road Scholars.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a
They're
bit
breaking
surprising.
up for 2 weeks.
Right, broke up for 2 weeks, got back together for just this match in particular to job to someone, surprisingly.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
I think we're looking at our new tag team champions with Brodus and Sweet Tea.
Sweet Tea?
Yeah.
Sweet Tea. I was surprised that he didn't change his name right then and there like he did with on an episode of SmackDown.
Yeah.
I
think it was Heyman, right?
Yeah, I
That
think
said, like a train.
A train.
I thought it was Hip Hop Hippo or something. or was that just you guys?
Wasn't he a tattoo artist?
Albert. Yeah.
Draws, yeah.
Yeah. No. Jaws was the Prince
was
Albert. Prince Albert was a piercing artist. Remember? Oh. Hence the Prince Albert piercing.
All I know is what's happening to Tensai. Brodus paid for it on SmackDown.
Injustice. So, opening match to the actual show was a World Heavyweight Championship match between Alberto Del Rio versus The Big Show. Good 20-minute match at the most. Really solid. I liked it. Any opinions on this match?
The Big Show lost clean. That was pretty.
The crowd was
surprising.
really into it.
Yeah.
Definitely surprising. It didn't seem like 20 minutes, which is a good thing, right? I mean,
Yeah.
It was entertaining enough that it was able to be on for that long and, not have it feel like it was dragging on like a few matches,
Yeah, it was well paced. And I did like the ending. Big Show tapped out. And I think they went the correct route with that. And they didn't really make Big Show seem that much like a chump by just being
That was
famous.
so surprising. He lost cleanly.
Now, do you think the feud's over?
Between them?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No?
No?
I don't think so.
What's
I
left?
think he's gonna screw him in the coming weeks to WrestleMania. Maybe Ziggler gets the belt. I don't know.
I would like to see a Swagger Del Rio feud.
No, I think Swagger's gonna get screwed too. I don't think they have that much faith in him still.
No, you're just into WWE logic. So.
No, well, it's true. I mean,
No, go ahead. Let's.
I mean, I want to see Mexico versus America. I mean, who does
America.
it?
Old America.
Well, yeah.
Old America.
Yeah, traditional values.
But I don't know. The Rio and Swagger doesn't feel like a big time match.
It's the Tea Party
Or
versus.
maybe because they never give him a chance, and they program me to think that way.
Yeah, sit down, Mark.
Damn.
Shut up, Swagger.
Fighting words.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shut your mouth and respect me.
Oh.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Moving on. The Elimination Chamber match was the second match, and did anyone feel it was a bit too early to?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It should have been the second to last match.
Second to last match on the card, but no, it was actually the second match, and I don't know. Most of the matches were decent, but I think this was probably the match of the night, in my opinion. I'm not sure if the opinion is shared with the rest of you guys, but for me, yeah.
I think so. I mean, I'm glad it's the match of the night. Otherwise,
Yeah.
why call it the Elimination Chamber?
Exactly.
You already have it as the second match, which was questionable, but it still carried the pay-per-view almost.
It delivered.
I think it made it special that it was only just one chamber instead of two.
Oh, totally. And the fact that it wasn't even for a title made it even more special.
Yeah, it's.
All I have to say is Swagger won, Jericho lost. Take that, internet fans.
Wow.
So you are an internet.
Yeah.
Mind you, this is on the internet.
Yeah. So most of our viewers are gone. Let's just start talking about something else.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's some Spanish football.
We completely Didn't mention Henry right now. Yeah.
Mark Henry was dominant
Yeah.
in this
He
match.
just destroyed and destroyed and destroyed.
He destroyed Team Hell No. He then there was a 6 spot that slam that
The
Orton.
double vertical suplex.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
man.
that might get hurt.
Just flopped.
Yeah. Henry.
Henry can sell.
I mean, I think that was
Well, today he sold.
yeah.
Without getting injured.
It looks like
that.
it looks like when you drop a piece of chicken on the floor.
Is it because he's
Just-
black?
Seriously,
Because he's
seriously,
black?
I-
Really, Subway?
and there goes our there goes our NAACP sponsorship. But yeah, like seriously, I think this was the first time I've ever seen Henry do like a sit up. You know, boom. Like, that's what I was shocked at when that spot happened.
But I mean,
He
were you
got up.
surprised that he was eliminated when he was eliminated?
No, I called it, didn't I?
Yeah.
That everyone was gonna do like their finishers on him.
I wasn't really as shocked because it had to set up something for the end game between the
Right.
rest of the 3 combatants left. And Henry eliminated the previous 2. He's pretty solid right now. He's on solid
he
ground.
took out the tag champ.
Yeah, I mean he takes out somebody else.
Does that
People-
mean he is the tag team champions at this point?
yeah, he might as well be. You know?
No, I am the tag team champ.
Yeah, and the ending was, I'd say, a fantastic ending. The whole, just the whole kick out after kick out. It seemed like these it seemed like one of the 3 was gonna be eliminated, and then it was gonna, be dragged out with these 2 last competitors, competing. But no, it was
Counter after counter.
it was counter after counter between Swagger, Orton, and
Wait for it.
Jericho. There you go. Yeah.
Now the internet's fans.
Once again, this is on the internet. We remind you.
The IWC. There we go.
They're non-existent. They're like reality in wrestling. There's no such thing as the IWC. I mean, who isn't a wrestling fan and doesn't use the internet? That term is dead. Maybe back then in 1995 when you had to log in through 56K modem.
To AOL.
Yeah. But I don't think it no longer applies in this thing. But I think they made the right call with Swagger winning, though. Would you
Yeah.
agree?
Oh yes.
Definitely. I called it as soon as I found out that Zeb Coulter was doing that thing.
Yeah.
Wrote a Bleacher Report article on it. Bragged about it on Twitter. I'm going to keep bragging about it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that he did. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a traditional, foreign heel face thing that they're doing, but it's kind of inverted now.
Yeah, it's a inversion on that.
Yeah, and I mean, as the opening match for WrestleMania, it could work out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus, you have 2 managers in there.
Yeah. Oh.
We haven't talked about that yet.
Yeah.
He deserved it.
As long as they don't switch it into a tag match, I don't know. Teddy
Teddy.
might come out. Here's another one for you. Play a tag match.
Then the Undertaker
Yeah.
comes out. and,
What is Mania? So.
and he pins both for that 22. 22 and 0. So yeah, chamber match was excellent. The next match after that was the Super Team or the All Star Team, which I to this day think it's a slight jab at the NBA because
Oh, totally. I mean, WWE's used to doing that.
Yeah.
Current events. They had a Pope reference not too long ago.
Last Monday.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're a user on Twitter that's tweeting about the All-Star Game, and you might have on those search terms All-Star WWE Chamber thing, and then all of a sudden, there's gonna be more interest in it.
Yeah.
But I mean, in terms of the match, what did you guys think?
I thought the match started really slow, but it wasn't really the competitor's fault. It was the audience's fault. The audience just seemed, I guess,
They were dead.
exhausted.
They
They were just exhausted from the previous match, which was the chamber match, which I think it's just poor booking by the. They should have done that impromptu match that we're gonna mention that comes after this one. They should have done this one before the actual tag team 6-man tag, and
Right.
and I don't know what made them make it. Maybe they thought it was gonna drag on for too long, so they didn't really want to have the impromptu match because then that would take away time from Cena
That's
Punk.
true. I mean, the reason it's
I mean,
an
from
impromptu
Rock
match
Punk.
is because they had so much time.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have known otherwise.
Exactly, and that's when they just saw their, oh yeah, we have,
The way the match was going on, it looked like the super team was going to win.
which was actually good pacing, and it's WWE logic right there. Usually the person that's dominating ends up losing at the end, and I kind of did like the ending. The whole.
It was great.
Yeah.
The whole spear to a pin combo.
Yeah. Oh, that looks sick. Thoughts on that?
I still feel I should have been Cena the one. No, Sheamus.
Sheamus the
getting
one?
pinned.
Yeah. And speaking of Sheamus, he got rammed through the barricade. That's been a frequent
It's
spot.
becoming a very pay-per-view motif.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, right?
Ironically, it's you're able to do that in the WWE 13 game. So I don't know.
That's true.
I don't know if that's like something that
Oh, for sure. That was their selling point almost in the game.
Yeah.
They had those OMG moments.
Yeah. So I think that's what's going on with that.
The new game, right?
Yeah.
You managed to catch the ending of that. Did you get anything out of this?
Not really.
No?
I'm kind of glad Cena lost.
Yeah, that's good.
Other
Yeah.
than that, it's like, okay.
Internet fan right here.
Yeah, that's
Sit down,
an
Mark.
internet fan right there.
Sit down, Mark.
But yeah,
Go stand in that corner.
after that, Ziggler came out to show the world for, he just started talking and how he was gonna be the champion, walking into Mania, blah blah blah. All of a sudden, out comes Booker T, or was it?
Sucker.
It was Booker T.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was Booker T.
It was,
I don't know. I thought
Booker T
Kofi
wearing a
Kingston
suit.
just right away came out.
Select the memory, nigga. So
Again, today's episode's not very.
it's not very PG.
Yeah.
But anyways, Booker assigned the match, and as soon as I heard, "Oh, you think you're the most athletic on this roster," I automatically called for the Wildcat Kofi Kingston
Right.
to come out, and he did. And they had I'd say it was an okay match, just to fill up time. It was decent to fill up time, and of course Ziggler ended up winning the match. What?
Obviously.
Yeah, but one thing I want to point out though is the spot they tried to do the same spot that happened for Ziggler's qualifier for the Elimination Chamber, in which he kind of pushed AJ off the ring, which Big E caught it, right? But then that ended up being Ziggler's downfall as he got pinned by Kane. I think they tried that spot again, and I thought that Kofi was gonna win for a second,
Right.
and I'm like, maybe they're trying to replay that whole AJ cost people matches thing, like
Yeah.
how she cost Danny O'Brien the match, and I'm like, oh, maybe they're gonna turn that into a storyline in which Ziggler's gonna start to worry about AJ costing him every single pivotal match, and like he's gonna get nervous about trying to cash it in or whatever. But
Right.
no, they didn't go that route. Ziggler kicked out. Zigzag a few moments later.
Yeah.
Won.
I mean, what are they doing with Kofi now? I mean, he's basically out of the IC picture.
Well, he's down to what, 3 lives?
The Wildcat.
That jobber status.
Yeah,
I
it's,
still remember that Raw where he went up against a Big Show. Boom.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
not really
Sure.
jobber status. I mean, because he came out in the pay-per-view. I mean, Zack Ryder doesn't even come out at Raw anymore.
Who's that guy?
The woo-woo kid.
Someone the internet likes.
Someone like Alex Rico would be a proud fan of.
Damn. Okay.
Moving on.
Speaking of Wildcat, I see a cat fight happening right now. Okay. Moving on after the impromptu match, there was yet another impromptu match. I guess it might as well been since it didn't get built up at all.
You mean bathroom break?
it's such a shame.
The Divas match between Caitlyn and Tamina.
Snuka.
You're not Jimmy Snuka.
You're not Jimmy Snuka. You're not Jimmy Snuka.
And of course, it ended with Caitlyn doing her best Edge impression.
Yeah.
Inspiring Tamina for the pin. Any thoughts on this match?
I mean, if they built it up for a while, it would have been at least it would have been entertaining.
Yeah.
But there was no mention of it. They have 3 hours and 15 minutes for Raw, and they don't dedicate at least 5 minutes to that anymore.
And they had a Raw active segment on the internet. Not even on Raw, so
Yeah.
who's gonna buy into it?
I just wish all of you left the room so I can fat.
I see. Yeah, this isn't a really PG friendly show, and our viewership just dropped down to 0.
Langston on or what?
Hey,
I don't know. Subway?
yeah, that's true. Maybe he's talking about the segment in which, at the end, when Big E just dominated Kofi, some chocolate on chocolate action.
That's just.
Well, Mark Henry was on the card.
Oh, it's sexual. Okay. And finally, I guess we could talk about the main event: The Rock versus CM Punk. Alex Rico.
Mad, bro?
Why are you guys looking at me?
You're mad, bro?
Yeah.
You're mad?
The stupid champion, not my champion, your guys' champion.
Uh-huh.
Because deep down, all of you wanted him to come back for what? So he could ruin the system? Justice. Send him in.
Now, is CM Punk still going to be touting his winning streak? 'Cause for all intents and purposes, he won kind of clean.
Yeah,
in comparison to these other ones.
and that's what I was going to mention. I was going to mention a spot in the middle of the show in which CM Punk, GTS, The Rock, had him on the pinfall, and everyone was just counting to 3. Man, people counted to like 13, you know, and the referee
Ziggler
was
was done with AJ twice. That's how long it took.
Ryder jobbed 5 times. So I think CM Punk has a claim with that, saying that, oh, I had The Rock
He got
pinned,
screwed.
and he got screwed
Again.
yet again, and I think they could continue that. Will they? I'm not sure. Maybe on Monday something might happen when he's making a promo, but I think we should wait. We should delay that for the WWFs. The WWFs will be our predictions for Raw. But with that in mind, what would you rate this pay-per-view in total of match-wise? Go ahead. Somebody go.
Match-wise, the best one's the Chamber, obviously.
But in all, overall, as a
Overall?
package, what would you rate it?
5.5 out of 10.
5.5 out of 10. Okay. What would you rate
I'll
it?
give it like a really good 6.
A good
Yeah,
6?
because it had its moments. The Chamber was obviously the best one.
Mm.
I thought the Punk Rock match was really solid for the most part, and then it just kind of fizzled.
Yeah.
The Shield winning, I did like that. And almost in a reverse way, the beginning was kind of questionable with the All-Star team just kind of showcasing their skills, doing suplexes in unison.
Yeah.
But they ended up, losing
Yeah.
in a very convoluted sort of
Show that
way.
much.
But yeah, 6, maybe low 7. Maybe I'm giving it like too much praise, but yeah.
And that's exactly where I was heading in. I was heading in that territory of, probably like a 7.
Yeah.
7 to mid 7, 7.5. Because I really did like it. I'd say most of the results that I wanted did happen, except for that. It's that whole Punk thing. But even then, I really did feel Punk should have won, but it left a lot to be interpreted. So depending on what happened.
First step is denial for me. So.
Yeah, we kind of know that.
He lost.
But depending on how they take this whole Punk thing, because for all you know, this could be his springboard for being in the main event at WrestleMania. I didn't like the fact that they already announced though Cena versus Rock to close out the show. That's the whole promo.
Yeah, it's kind of a slap in the face to the Punk fans.
Yeah, the whole package and stuff like that. But maybe that's what Vince is doing. Maybe Vince is just trying to rile up the fan base,
You
and
can work that into
He's
that
just-
thing.
yeah.
Kicking all of you in the nuts.
Maybe. Maybe he does have them the size of grapefruits. Grapefruits. And Alex Rico, what would you rate this show?
I don't know. I really don't know.
He's still being bred about this.
5 of 5.
A 5.
I like
And-
the chamber match.
And our guest
I
King.
enjoy Punk Rock too. It's just the ending. He got screwed. I got screwed. I feel like I got screwed. And I need someone to help me fight this system.
That's
Mad,
okay.
bro?
Kane, you kind of walked in a few matches into the pay-per-view, but from what you saw, what would you rate this?
Well, since seeing as I only saw half, I'll give it a 5.
Okay.
It was good. I
Wow.
really liked the Punk Rock match.
I
Yeah.
just don't like him because he drinks Pepsi. Oh, he's a Coke fan, everyone.
the drink.
kind, not
The
Yeah.
drinking kind.
Look, it's for losers, King.
Yeah, man. I just wanted with this whole GI Joe promotion for I don't know, Channing Tatum to come out and turn heel. Somebody, Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow.
Here's
Somebody.
a WWF prediction.
No. With that, we're gonna move on to our rumors. Don't hurry up, Subway. This isn't having sex, okay? This isn't having sex with a girl, okay? Okay. So, anyways, speaking of having sex with a girl,
Perfectly.
That was a perfect segue.
John Cena allegedly banged a porn star. Who believes in this rumor? Who thinks it's just sensationalism? There's been reports that it's been confirmed that the porn star is denying it, but who knows if, WWE just got inside her purse with, some money.
Hey man, the girl's denying it. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you think it happened?
I don't know. I believe it could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. Probably, WWE, slipped a couple of dollars in her purse. Keep it quiet.
Yeah. Alex Rigo.
Oh, he definitely ate her.
He adjusted her attitude. To be honest,
He made her tap.
maybe he didn't bang this porn star, but I'm sure he banged a lot of porn stars. I'm sure he was.
He got Mickey James fired.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure that John Cena showed infidelity to his wife during their marriage.
Yeah, if he was willing.
What wrestler doesn't?
If he was willing to be with a married woman.
Yeah.
Were they married yet? Mickey James and that one guy.
No, I think she married him in TNA when she became Hardcore Country. Hardcore Country.
She's still jobbing over there.
Yeah. Hector Diaz, any thoughts on this whole thing?
I mean, it might happen. It sounds like it's something that's very possible, and it's a big issue for WWE, especially they have PG fans and a PG product now, so might as well slip a few bucks in there, kind of close
I think
the
Cena already
situation.
You think he slipped something else in?
I mean, this could be as big as when Hogan was busted for steroids.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
No.
it could be.
You really would have got that far.
but like in that
Yeah,
same conversation,
yeah.
That's
where, I mean, in that the steroids with Hogan, it had this. There was still this sentiment that wrestling was still geared towards like a more physical and actual real thing, and in the same way the PG product could totally be tarnished by.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
if you were a parent, wouldn't you be like, oh, you can't watch him anymore?
You're comparing someone's possibility of going to jail into someone's infidelity.
In terms of the product, yeah.
I want to hear your rebuttal, since why do you feel it's not as big of a deal?
Not really. I mean, wrestlers cheat all the time. It's not the first
Oh,
time it's happened.
Oh yes, but this is John Cena, someone who wants to appeal to kids,
I
no
see.
matter
Yeah,
what.
American
He
Dream.
won't turn heel for that. Well, he claims it's for that
He's
reason.
finally being exposed. That guy's a douchebag.
Okay.
I mean, I know for a fact he's a heel.
Yeah.
in real life.
No, he's a heel. Come on. Who just goes up to The Rock and gives him his finisher and then just walks away.
Oh, that's true. And people wonder.
Not
why.
that I'm defending The Rock. He's a scumbag. He's a scumbag too. He had it coming, but it's true.
Okay. With that in mind, we close out our rumors for today because I think this is the big rumor. Except for El Generico. El Generico retained his gimmick at FCW, but who knows how long will that last, right?
NXT.
Yeah, now NXT.
So it's the name also.
El Generico.
Yeah, it's
I
an
thought I
FCW
was
is
only
NXT.
aware of that.
It's
Get up.
it's like TNA. They changed their name to Impact Wrestling like months ago.
Still TNA.
But it's
People still
TNA.
call
Like
it
a year
TNA.
ago.
Yeah, there
A
you
year
go.
ago?
When Robbie Roode won
Bobby
the title.
Roode. Bobby Roode. Okay, with that, we go to our WWIFs. Our wrestling what ifs. And our wrestling what ifs for this is going to be real simple. It's not going to be nothing hypothetical. It's not going to be us delving into the past. Instead, it's going to be us delving into the future and seeing what's going to happen for Raw. So you're going to start it up since you were so hasty to jump there.
Who do you think is going to be the heel?
The heel for the Rock.
Cena.
I don't think they're going to have a heel. They're going to just play it out like they did.
There has to be a heel. In the end of the match? Or
Well,
building up to the feud?
building up to the match, I don't think there's gonna be a heel, but I do believe there will be a heel after the match. And depending on who actually wins, though, it's who's gonna be the heel. Like I'd say, if Cena turns heel, then that means he's gonna win the title. And that's it for The Rock. You know, maybe The Rock might challenge him on Raw, you know, the following Monday, and then, you know, Triple H comes out in the steel cage and they hit him with a hammer and he's out to film the Scorpion King. No, but I'm kidding. But with that in mind, I think if Cena turns heel during the match and he turns heel and he wins the title, I think The Rock is gonna slowly wind down, not come back for a few months or.
Well, he's already booked for the next Mania.
Yeah, well, he's booked for the next Mania, but he's gonna wind down for like a few months. Probably come back for.
And I read that he might be out until maybe SummerSlam because he's filming a Hercules movie. So immediately after that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, he's gonna be Hercules. That's what's weird.
Oh man. So they're gonna get what's his face, James Woods to be Hades. Yeah, I like that role, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, but I feel that if Rocky actually turns heel, like let's say Rocky were to turn heel, you know, Cena beats him cleanly. It would be Hollywood Rock, yes. But I feel that they're gonna conclude the feud like maybe 2 months in the future, like maybe by Extreme Rules or whatever the next.
So you're saying he would retain?
Yeah,
the
no.
belt won't be a Rock for 2 months.
Maybe.
Wow.
No, maybe.
It'll hold that prestige.
Or maybe Cena pins him cleanly, and maybe they're gonna go to shake hands. Next thing you know, The Rock just bottoms them. But that's
and then Kendra Les comes up.
Yeah.
They make out.
Yeah, there you go.
She just got rocked.
But it makes more sense for Cena to be heel, obviously. That's just the basic matter of it all. Any other predictions you have for tomorrow's Raw? Because there's a lot of things that are happening. Subway.
Well, Punk's gonna complain as usual.
He got screwed.
They're probably gonna start up. I don't know. I want to see the next feud. I want to see who he's feuding. They'll probably put him in a triple threat.
At WrestleMania.
We'll probably see the start of the feud between Rock Cena.
Okay. Hopefully that's what actually happens. That's it, right?
I hope Ryback turns heel.
Yes, because there was a confrontation.
Oh, yeah.
There was a confrontation. Well, not really a confrontation, but there was a stare down between Ryback and Cena after.
He just gave his back to him.
Yeah, and he just started walking down the ring, and Cena looked like he felt guilty about it. You know, which
He
is
should. He ruins everything. He ruined his marriage. He ruined wrestling.
Thoughts on any predictions for Raw tomorrow? Yes.
Not in terms of predictions, but what I really want to see is have a Punk and Heyman confrontation. Maybe throw in Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
You know, it becomes this: you cost me the title, but no, I didn't. But you know.
Yeah.
And then maybe that'll progress the whole CM Punk storyline heading into WrestleMania.
Hopefully.
Because at this point, I really don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because there isn't any indication he's basically out of the title picture unless he directly inserts himself in there. Yeah.
What I don't get is that why would he face Taker? Why? Why would Taker just go to him?
Well, it doesn't really have to make sense. I mean, take last year for example.
They just.
Yeah, Undertaker came back, and then like immediately Triple H came back.
But
nothing was said.
But he
look at a sign.
He challenged Triple H because the one before that he couldn't leave in his own power.
Because that was all
like
implied. Like they didn't
see.
say
At least they have something. This year, what do they have? He's just gonna tip his hat and stare at the sign.
It can work.
Taker's not showing up for the WrestleMania. He's still injured.
Yeah. I share his sentiments. I think that's
okay. But where does that leave Punk? Obviously, he can't feud with Lesnar.
I think
he wants to bury him.
Punk might end up feuding with Lesnar. Maybe it's not if he doesn't get in the triple threat match for the WWE title, then he's definitely gonna feud with Lesnar.
So you're saying Hunter's willing to put down his shovel?
Yeah.
To let Punk have a match with Lesnar?
I mean, Hunter should have shown up already.
Then this revolution he talked about is happening before my eyes.
Yeah.
'Cause I wouldn't believe that.
Yeah, because Hunter would have shown up. I'd say Hunter would have already showed up by now. You know, because fucking Lesnar F5 Vince like 2 weeks ago.
Has he come out again?
Huh?
Lesnar?
Lesnar came out against The Miz, remember? The whole couch thing?
Yeah, that's right.
You know, when he just said, fuck your couch.
He destroyed him.
Yeah. But,
he destroyed him.
Yeah, and he just destroyed Miz, which something we didn't mention, that's the match we forgot to mention, Cesaro versus Miz.
Oh.
Yeah.
It happened.
Cesaro retained.
I'm not a Miz fan, so I didn't really.
Just because you're not awesome, so wait.
Yeah. So any other predictions you have, Hector Diaz, for this?
No, I'm just really interested in seeing where Punk goes from here. Maybe Ziggler. Because Because
What is Ziggler gonna do?
Yeah, maybe
Jericho,
he's just gonna keep like hyping up his whole Money in the Bank briefcase until that moment. I mean, he might try to cash it in. I think at some point heading into WrestleMania, but it might be one of those fake ones where it doesn't really count because of some sort of technicality.
It was a fake suitcase.
All right, something like that.
I think that WWE forgot about that. Not WWE logic. They always forget about things. They probably forgot about the whole rules that he can keep it until WrestleMania. I'm sure he'll keep it after.
No, he could keep it until the Money in the Bank pay-per-view,
Yeah.
which he won it, which is in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is in July.
And WWE logic.
Yeah. What I feel is going to happen probably for Ziggler concerning that briefcase. He's going to try to cash it in at Mania, and AJ's going to cost him his opportunity.
Have another streak.
I don't know.
With AJ costing
say-
people championships.
Yeah.
I say he should have another match with Jericho for the
And that's what's going to happen.
suitcase.
Oh.
For a suitcase.
That's-
Maybe this time Jericho.
Imagine a ladder match. Ladder match.
That would be
Then
pretty.
AJ throws Ziggler.
Yeah.
She makes out with Jericho.
No, like maybe this time Jericho wins it, and then he could win the belt. And then Ziggler comes back and he wins it legit,
Yeah.
not cheating.
One thing we're not mentioning is Orton. It looks like he's ready to,
Get rebooted.
get rebooted. His robotic body wants to
Yeah,
turn
he
heel.
had system failure tonight.
Yeah.
Orton.
Reported.
Exterminate. So
Target acquired. RKO time.
Out of nowhere.
instant kill. But yeah, I feel Orton is ready to turn heel. It looked like he wanted to punt Jericho, after that whole match.
When doesn't he punch Jericho?
I think he'll go up against Henry at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Mark Henry wins.
And Mark Henry looked dominant today.
No, I don't think so.
What?
I don't think Henry would win over Orton on Mania.
What?
He should.
He should.
No.
That'd be the
I mean,
Orton
I
has
would
nothing
want
going
him
for
to
him.
win,
Yeah.
but I don't think Orton would
And
let it happen.
Not to mention Orton wants to take a break, or so I heard. But then again,
He keeps taking
it's-
breaks. He comes back. He got suspended. He came back. He left to go make a movie, but at the end he didn't make the movie or something.
Yeah,
like
because he went AWOL. So they gave it to the Miz. Because when you think,
and then he left again to make another movie.
because
so.
when you think of Harden Marine, you think of the Miz with his Chicken Little haircut. Any predictions though for Raw, other than what we mentioned, or even you could include your own insight on what we've been talking about lately.
Swagger attacking the real.
Swagger and Del Rio, they'll probably have some compensation. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the Alamo
Oh right.
2013 edition.
Where's Raw tomorrow, by the way?
Huh?
Well, they're in Nolens. They'll probably be somewhere in Louisiana. Baton Rouge.
Yeah, there was reports that that WWE was wanting to rent like a float. They want to rent a float for.
Really?
Who knows who's gonna be in the float?
Is that a redneck state?
New Orleans?
Yeah,
No.
it's a deep south.
No, it's not.
a deep
It's
south.
not so much redneck as it is more.
Cajun.
More. It's more of a hodgepodge of these different cultures.
No, because if it was a
Diverse.
redneck town, then Swagger should have the real not coming.
Oh no! And New Orleans, not in New Orleans. I mean, just look at the U.S. government's response to Katrina. Oh, I'm not gonna get political on this. I should make another podcast
No,
for that.
You just sparked an interest in our viewers.
Yeah, and I'm gonna not follow it through. So WWE logic. But yeah, with that in mind, I think I do feel Punk. For me, my prediction, I do feel Punk is gonna just say that he had the match in the bag, and he's gonna weasel his way into the main event triple threat match, and that's what I'm hoping for. And but we will know Punk's. I'd say guaranteed by tomorrow night at the end of Raw, we'll know where Punk is heading to at WrestleMania. Maybe he's gonna be in the middle of a promo. Lights go out. You're gonna hear a dong, but Taker's out. I highly doubt it. More than likely, it's gonna be that scenario where he's gonna argue with Heyman, and then Brock comes in and just fucks Punk shit up, and that's gonna set up a match between them or something. Because I still feel to this day that maybe Heyman was dealing behind Punk's back, protecting him by hiring the Shield to do this and hiring Maddox and all this.
I kind of wanted him to form a team before he started beating.
The
Maybe
new,
win the tag titles.
yeah. So. And any predictions about what the Shield's gonna do? Now that they won the match?
Beat someone up again. I don't
Mm.
know.
Is it too much to ask for them to actually compete?
On Raw
Yeah.
without it going into DQ.
Maybe they can have this this angle of, hey, we beat the best.
Yeah.
We want, you know,
Okay,
we want
but
championships.
What does Cena do now, though? Like, he lost, so he's just
He's
gonna
just,
be
he's
like,
just gonna waltz into
whatever.
Mania.
Yeah, he's like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna main event.
Yeah,
You guys are no one.
Yeah, you right back. You got pinned. Get the hell
Yeah.
out
I
of
mean,
here.
think of this: the Shield is tag champs, right?
Yeah,
They kind of build their way up like that, and maybe they can do like the old Freebirds rule.
yeah. I like that. I like that. Pipe bomb.
I concur.
Pipe bomb.
Oh, what about
It's a
What
big
about-
ideal bet.
what about Team Hell No? I mean,
They're gonna split up. Maybe
split?
they're gonna have a WrestleMania match. You could see it coming.
I don't know. I think it's too soon.
And hey, they did feud with the Shield not too long ago.
Yeah, and
So
they
maybe they'll
lost.
kind of rekindle that.
Mm.
Maybe that'll be the end of Team Hell No.
Mm.
Shield comes in, and then you can possibly throw in the Monsters of Funk because they're almost ridiculous in wrestling.
Yeah.
Have that injustice thing going on again.
Yeah, there you go. And hopefully that's how everything is set up. What are your predictions for Raw, King?
I have no idea.
He's not even gonna watch it.
Sadly.
So you're one of those viewers.
He doesn't even know why he's alive. So.
All I know is Rock won today.
Oh. Okay. Touche.
Proves
Touche.
that, you know,
And everyone lost.
It proves that he's the best in the world.
No.
yeah, he does.
He's just an actor. They let him win because it was scripted.
Uh-huh. And nothing else about this show is scripted, though.
Definitely.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Not even this jab at Subway, right?
Fuck Alex Rico.
All right, then. With that, we close off this Pipe Bomb Radio show. But before we go, we're going to put in some plugs. Subway, why don't you start off with any plugs? And it's not the ones you forget about.
Well, I'd like to promote our page at Facebook.
Like
Facebook.com/PipeBombRadio.
Yes.
You could hear Alex Rico rant all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, I give some of my best work right there.
He just rants about being a punk mark. And you'll see Curse here plugging like banners for our next show.
Now I report what's new. You guys, well, yeah,
Quiet.
I told you guys Bruno Sammartino is going to the Hall of Fame. The Kendra Lusting.
Quiet you.
Other things?
Other thing.
Other things besides bitch about punk movies. We got Hector Diaz. He always puts something funny.
Yeah. And
And
And I put my
His
occasional
Bleacher
Report article, which
Yes.
you should definitely go check.
and I also sometimes post old pictures from pay-per-views I've been watching lately. You know, screenshots, screen captures, dates, and all that stuff.
Like
Just
JBL,
going-
Michael
going-
Cole.
going back into wrestling history and
Who would've
stuff
thought?
like that.
Announcers.
So yes, visit our page at Pipe Bomb Radio, Facebook /Pipebomb Radio. Is there anything you would like to plug in?
No, I have nothing, to be honest.
No?
I wouldn't follow me. So don't follow me. I wouldn't follow me.
Unlike Alex Rico, I would definitely follow me. So follow me at I am Hector Diaz. Just check out all my other work.
Well, I don't have Twitter. I'll make one though. I'll make one.
He was gonna make a twatter. He's gonna make a
A
twatter.
twatter?
Yeah.
should be able to follow me.
No.
I
okay.
lead. You follow me.
That no
was nothing-
was scripted, ladies and gentlemen.
But I know.
And finally, just follow our Pipe Bomb Radio page. We are still available on iTunes. So if you're listening to this on YouTube, which we also have a page of, but if you're listening to this on YouTube, then we have an iTunes. You could get.
You're one of our original
Subscribe
fans.
to us, folks.
Yeah, exactly. Subscribe to us on iTunes. Subscribe to us on YouTube. So if you're listening to either one, subscribe to the other one. You get more details, more things. There's going to be more exclusive content. There's going to be some iTunes exclusive content sometimes, and there's going to be some YouTube exclusive content sometimes. So I do recommend you subscribe to both. And with that in mind, you could also check out another podcast of mine, Wolfpack Radio. Just look it up. And of course, you could always follow me at twitter.com/LewisCurse. I tend to tweet on Raw. Okay.
So
Yeah.
okay then. So how many views did we get last time?
About 100.
And how many likes? Like what? 24.
25.
What's happening, people? Come on. 24 likes and 100 views. That's not adding up.
Okay. So just like us on Facebook, and I was going that Zack
Follow
Ryder
me
route.
on Twitter.
Yeah. And
Might I add, I'll be sure to create a Twitter for Pipebomb Radio.
Okay, awesome. So,
Oh, yeah.
So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, and that's another thing you should add or subscribe or everything. So we got a lot of
Follow.
stuff coming. Yeah, so we have a lot of stuff coming, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed this Pipe Bomb Radio.
The next one.
We like to thank you for the next one is coming in a
It's gonna be at the 10th episode.
It's gonna-
Special anniversary. One night only.
So you want to do it? You want
Taco Bell. I'm officially announcing it now.
to? Okay, so episode
Me
10.
or Subway ladder match.
Oh, at Taco Bell.
I'll be sure to throw him off the building.
Oh. First one to get the chalupa wins.
Chalupa on the pole match.
Yeah. Who booked this shit?
I'll let Subway have it. I'll probably be an ass at the end.
Oh. All right then. So you know the 10th episode of Pipe Bomb will take place at Taco Bell in about a few weeks. Listen to it, and we'd like to thank you for listening to this episode as well. And that's it. Show over.
No.
Yeah.
We should have saved that for the 10th episode. But whatever.
Oh well.
Isn't this technically the 10th?